All right, guys. How is everybody doing today? Happy Monday. Happy day one of EarthX. Who here has been to EarthX before? Anybody? Okay, a few of you have been here. First time. Well, my name is Dylan Welch. I'm the founder of a company called Green Expeditions. I'll be hosting the day today, so you won't hear me too much, but I'll be introducing our speakers. We have some amazing speakers coming up here today, everything from finance, tech, AI, sustainable travel, and more. So stick around. We've got some awesome presentations, interviews, panels. And I'm excited to introduce our very first speaker of the day, Doug Lynch from Filium. How's it going, Doug? Let's give it up for Doug, guys. First official speaker at EarthX 2025. Let's go. Let's kick it off. There we go. Let's get some energy going, guys. We have a great day today. Let's go. All right. Take it away, Doug. I'll squeeze by you here.
Great. Okay. Well, good morning, everybody. My name is Doug Lynch. I'm president of Filium Corp, a materials science company. It is a pleasure to be opening this conference. I want to thank Dylan and EarthX for having me here today. And what I'm about to share with you affects us all. And it may be a habit more damaging than cigarette smoking at its peak. In fact, MSNBC medical contributor Dr. Vin Gupta refers to the latest microplastic study as a 1950 smoking moment, where 30 years ago we were just beginning to understand the risks of smoking on the human body. And in fact, that microplastics are now going from our blood into our brain tissue. That's not normal. But don't worry, it's not all about doom and gloom, and this is where our presentation begins. Our home, a pretty incredible place when you think about it. The only planet we know of that can birth life and sustain it. The conditions that keep this natural balance are amazing. They're at the same time impossibly intricate and incredibly delicate. But against all odds, here we all are. It has taken us a while. It took us 4 billion years to evolve, invent fire, and start to shape our planet. We've been very busy since. A short million or so years later, our lust for invention and progress have helped us harness that same fire to leave our planet and even return. Our journey of progress has created an environment where anything is achievable. We are alive in the best moment in history. Groups of humans can imagine, develop, and manufacture almost anything. Advancements in AI and computing have now brought us to the verge of making all problems solvable and almost every question knowable. We have created for ourselves a new nature, a man-made version of the natural world that can be manipulated at will. We make super materials that last forever, are faster, cheaper, and easier to manufacture, with higher performance and durability, that can get to the market in the blink of an eye, that almost completely eliminate the barriers to human survival. Industry has made mega evolutions since the Industrial Revolution. Machines in factories today more resemble science fiction than they do workshops. We have access to the most and best products than any other time in human history. Yet sometimes our ambition to innovate leaves unattended consequence. For instance, all of the amazing pieces of apparel we produce create shocking amounts of wasted water from the laundering they require. The number of microfibers and microplastics that our garments shed is actually terrifying. Almost everything we consume we consider highly disposable, and because it is made of long-lasting materials, it goes into crowded landfills and doesn't biodegrade for sometimes thousands of years. Our oceans and our water supplies are a mess. While most of us are aware of how we're damaging the environment, it's only recently we are seeing the damage to our own bodies that microplastics are causing. Our bodies aren't immune. Studies show we ingest up to 5 milligrams of microplastics a week just from wearing and washing synthetic apparel. That's the equivalent of a credit card. The question isn't if they're affecting us, but how we respond. On average, our brains are now composed of 0.5% of microplastic, A 2024 study confirms this alarming reality, and even more concerning, marks a 40% increase from just a decade ago. If we are to take care of the planet, we must first take care of ourselves. Governments and activists are raising the alarm, but ending the microplastic crisis demands systemic change, innovation, and collective action. It's not a simple light switch problem. Toxic chemicals like PFAS are finally being banned. California, New York, and New Mexico have already acted. And this is just the start of a long overdue awakening with what we allow on our bodies and our planet. It can feel overwhelming. We are facing a challenge unlike anything before, and the stakes could not be higher. Imagine this. Our children grow up never seeing the blue skies the way we did. Forests, gone. Clean water, a luxury. That future isn't science fiction, it's a warning. If we don't act right now, they won't inherit the planet we all love. This isn't just about sustainability, this is about survival. We must rethink and reimagine and unleash the innovation that defines us. Because we stand at a tipping point, and the question isn't, can we change the future? It's will we? This is just the mission our founders set out on. This is Raj and Nikhil, brothers with a background in material science and fashion, with a desire to leave the world better than they found it. They have seen the tremendous strain the fashion and textile industry is putting on the environment and wanted to do something about it. The main focus of this work has been how to use the modern advances in science and innovation to move back towards nature. They focused on one key idea. Would it be possible to make natural materials perform more like synthetics, and at the same time eliminate the harmful properties artificial materials have created? The team searched and found the work that Fritz Vogel and the Down Corning team were doing in the field of dendrimer synthesis. They were creating dendrimer nanoparticles to aid the absorption and solubility of medicine for humans in the medical field. Dendrimers are highly ordered, branched polymetric molecules. They are special because when synthesized, they have three major programmable portions: a core, an inner shell, and an outer shell. A dendrimer can be created to have different functionality in each of these portions to control properties such as solubility, thermoregulation, and attachment points for compounds that have highly specific applications. For instance, you can program a dendrimer to create a water-repellent barrier thin enough to let air pass through and apply it directly to cotton. So that, in theory, you could have a water-resistant and thermoregulated t-shirt that is cotton or bamboo. And that's just what our team has created. And we have learned so much more since then. Now with the advances in dendrimer science, we can activate organic materials with many attributes and functions. Here are just a few. A great byproduct of this work is that our activated fabrics and materials require far less washing, so we're able to greatly reduce water consumption from the laundering process. Our team is actively looking into ways to repurpose and upcycle all the old washing machines. With this research as a tailwind and being deeply inspired by the symbol of a thread and the idea that stitching together many ideas forms a more interesting whole, in 2016, Raj and Nikhil created Filium, and in 2023 formed a new cutting-edge material science company called Filium Corp, as Filium is Latin for thread. We believe we are the best solution for eliminating toxic synthetic textile microfibers. Filium is a better technology at every level for performance, sustainability, and wellness. Filium's core competencies comes in three forms. 1, turnkey solutions. Filium provides the design, material sourcing, and introduction to manufacturing supply chain, creating full-stop shop to deliver finished goods. Number 2, fabric supply. Filium Corp supplies the finished and activated fabrics to partners' factories. Number 3, mill integration. Filium Corp certifies and validates third-party manufacturers to be Filium approved. We have now been in the market for 7 years. First with our own in-house concept brands to validate, test, and refine. We are fully commercialized and scalable. Zenkai Sports and Ably have been an amazing success with many learnings and consumer feedback. We have been able to go in depth on compliance and accreditation. Filium has no nano, no fluorine, no PFAS, no PVC, no silver, no formaldehyde. Filium's core technology is manufactured in accordance with Blue Sign standards for safety and sustainability. And all of our partners are OEKO-TEX Standard 100 and ZDHC MRSL 3.1 compliant. 2024 was a huge year for us and our first as a licensing company. We are launching with 7 brands in 6 different industries, along with clients in fabric supply and mill integration. We are very excited to share some of those programs and projects you'll see come to the market very soon. Our partnership with Virginia Mason Franciscan Health through Playbook for Health, we launched the world's first Filium activated scrub. These scrubs are not just uniforms, they are a leap forward in comfort, thermoregulation, stain resistance, and wellness for our healthcare heroes. Ronnie Lounge with Filium activated fabric that will not only keep you cooler while you sleep, but more comfortable with natural fabrics against your skin. Marilina Outdoor, which owns brands Hook in the fishing and outdoor space and Nomad in the hunting category. Hook will be the first fishing apparel brand with Filium activated apparel to keep anglers cool in the summer with sun protection and breathable quick drying fabrics. O'Neill's is launching Eco Move, a new athleisure line powered by Filium. Seeking a sustainable high-performance fabric, they turn to us to activate their spring rugby training gear with breathable, natural materials for intense competition. 1764 Golf, the parent company of Graham Lux and Adair Activewear, has launched its Filium-activated golf line just in time for the Masters a few weeks ago. Featuring water-resistant breathable fabrics, it is designed for comfort in sunshine or rain. The collection is now available online. Outfitting firefighters with our ultimate base layer has been deeply rewarding. They've embraced our wellness and sustainability mission, now wearing natural breathable fabrics beneath their turnout gear that is PFAS-free. The press has shown strong interest in our tech and has been a key partner in our education efforts. We believe in giving back more than we take. Our industry has harmed the planet, and it's time to change that. Through social responsibility, sustainability, and innovation, we're committed to making a real difference, the material difference. In fact, I'm thrilled to share for the first time publicly our founder, Raj Shah, is being honored and acknowledged by the United Nations. He's receiving the King Charles III Leadership Award, the UN USA Humanitarian Award, and the UN USA Sustainability Award in recognition of founding Filium and leading civic and environmental innovation. We are making meaningful change easy, offering turnkey solutions, fabric supply, and mill integration. At the forefront of material science, we're here to make a material difference that goes far beyond fabric. Thank you.